Hey guys! Wow, it's a hot one. It's a hot one. Can we chill? I don't know. AC. Thank God for AC. Not everybody has it, even nowadays. Uh, my icon, yes. Whew. Oh, my icon, yes. There we go. Got that coming through. Nothing. I'm tired. Uh, been out today. Gotta probably won't total my truck, sadly. I've got too much equity in it, I guess, still left, whatever. I mean, it's only got about a little over 6,000 miles on it. Had some bad news today. My good friend Elsie, his father passed away yesterday. My phone's been on the fritz all this weekend. It just dropped service for like 2 or 3 days sometimes. Fortunately, it was 2 days on the weekend. Um, Unfortunately, he couldn't get a hold of me. I think he did call my mother. I went by there and saw her earlier today. Went to work, kind of changed the paperwork on that, so that was good. Went by the wreck place that's right next to our headquarters, and the guy that could give me an estimate wasn't there. But while I was at work, we looked at the blue book on it, and it would have to be worth about, or it's like 980, 19,800 was the blue. I mean, that's what, that wasn't the value, but that's how much damage would have to be done to it. And it's over 14,000, and it'll be higher than that, but it won't be enough to total it. So unless there's a kink in the structure somewhere, which there's probably not, you never know till you lift the hood. I guess we'll just have to get it fixed. So I have to call them tomorrow. It's too late now. I went to mail, got that done. Had three items to mail off. Actually, more than that, but um, I'll get what I need mailed out. I did get all my eBay stuff mailed. Did a little rearranging here and put a few things back up. Uh, just to get over there to get some envelopes that I needed and that's where the items were. Sold some Green Lantern rings. Sold an Avengers annual page, and we're just gonna finish this box off and have a short one today. It's okay. It's a Monday. Don't have to have a bunch of guests in here and stuff. We just pick up where we left off. Finish this box. Tomorrow we'll have Texas Dave Houston on. If you've not caught him, he's been on once before, and then of course weekly, nearly every week except for 1 week. I think we took a holiday off. Um, we are on the show offs on Pop's channel, and so anyway, we show stuff, and he wanted to come back on and show some more UK comics and things. So already have that scheduled. So there's, you can be notified. It's already up. In fact, I created that stream before I created this stream. Looks like I'm the only one here, the only viewer, and I'm fine with that. That's okay. It's been a while. Maybe I'm losing traction. Yeah, where do we go from here? I don't know. Onward and upward. I was hoping Eric would be in here because I did find some AC Comics type stuff there. I did pull a few things from back there. I just need to get in here and see what I've got in here and do a little organizing. But probably not today. I clock in at 6:30 today. Go spray for bugs. Come home. Maybe rest. Get a little bit more rest. If I get done with this stream quick enough, then maybe I can rest before for work. Some days you just have to take a rest. Sometimes that's all I want to do. But like I was talking about, Steve Rude, that keep a pad and paper or try to wherever I'm sleeping, whether it's in the chair or the bed. That's when things come to me. And he was saying that things came to him and even triggered a dream he had. And he told us about that. Really interesting. Go check it out. Apex Comics. That's with an X at the end. Comex. Um, Very interesting. He was a very kind man. Had great words. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you in here. Um, and do you have a wrench? You do. Okay, so that means you've been in here before. That's great. I'm sorry I didn't remember you, Jackie. Um, where are you located, if you don't mind me asking? Are you in the UK? Because I get a lot of UK people here, and Texas Dave Houston, who's in the UK, will be in here tomorrow showing us some British comics that, frankly, I haven't seen because I don't have that many. I changed my username. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like your little emoji icon, emoji. I don't know your little icon. It looks like manga. Oh, I'm from Germany. Well, that's cool. That's really cool. I think you're the first person in here from Germany, actually. Um, just going to look at some comics here real quick and finish off this box that I started with Shadowhawk the other day. Don't know what Shadowhawk's doing. It's been hot here, and I've been out in it a little bit, but I'm doing fine. Just tired, didn't get enough sleep. But when I work at nights like that, and then I hopped on a stream last night and for a while, and fell asleep, got up and did some stuff. I knew I had to get some estimates on my wrecked truck um, from that guy hitting me. Looks like they're not going to total it. There's Tree Goblin from the UK. Hey, Tree Goblin. Evening to you. Evening. Yes, it's evening here. No, it's afternoon. Um, here's Ultimate Fantastic Four number. I think they're going up against the Mole Man. I don't know. He's got a different look in the Ultimate verse. Of course, in the Marvel universe, they're kind of maybe linking up the movies and might bring this in here. I'm sure when they run out of enough ideas, they'll probably bring this back, and then some of the values will skyrocket. Besides the first appearances of the Marvel Zombies, which was in Ultimate Fantastic Four. These are some newer books, but at the end of this, I do have some older ones that are in here. Here's the Ultimate Fantastic Four number 24. Greg Land cover, Greg Land insides, interiors, dealing with the Submariner there. Little clownfish things in the foreground. Uh, I was getting a bunch of these, like by the long box for like $50. It was just overage of stuff that they ordered that didn't sell. Now this has a bonus Ultimate Vision story inside as well. This is another Greg Land cover um, of Ultimate Fantastic Four, number 25. Always a thing between Sue Richards and Submariner going on. Of course, Submariner is going to be in the new Wakanda movie, new Black Panther movie. Um, I don't like it. I don't like the look of it, but I don't like the look of how they did him. Um, this number 27 with Thor there and the Fantastic Four before him again, and the White House down here. Greg Land cover again. Of course, Greg Land, is called a tracer by a lot of people because he works from photo reference. I don't have a problem with that. I do, if it's used as a tool. If it's overused, you might get branded like that. There was that artist on Punisher that did that, and then also a lot, and that stellar covers. And then let's see who else. really worked. Oh, Alex Ross, he works to do his paintings and stuff. He uses a little photo reference. It can be overused though, that's for sure. Here's number 28. Got a bunch of these of this issue. Apparently they were over ordering too much or people weren't buying them. I don't know. Really, at that time when the Ultimate Verse came out, it was a pretty cool thing. But okay, so the regular Marvel Universe and then the Ultimate Marvel Universe, and what's going to get my money? I mean, there's so much going on. They kind of doubled down on wanting to take your money. Here's number 29, Super Scroll stretching out Reed Richards' face. That's pretty neat. At least in some of these later ones, there's some action going on and some stuff going on. Those early ones are just like the Fantastic Four on the cover in different poses, or like, um, a single character like the Human Torch streaking. You know, not much going on. Just kind of shows off the characters, and well, it's not that exciting really after you see issue after issue after issue of that of different artists, even and really the artists wasn't that exciting. And like I was in Shadowhawk were talking about the other day, um, the coloring often ruins it. Now this has got to be a Marvel Zombie thing, number 30. um, those are kind of interesting. Looks like the Thing there might be throwing up. I don't know. He looks kind of wild. Reed Richards there. He looks a little, gone. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on in some of this, but of course, Doom sitting there on its throne. That's kind of interesting. Here's the number 31, another land cover. These just, for the price point, these wouldn't have really excited me at the time. I'm glad I got them. They're higher end books at the time, but here's two more copies of that. Um, Glad I got extras, got their overflow and got some of these issues because, like the Marvel Zombies, that was like the first appearance in these. At least I kind of got those. I don't think I got the very first issue, which is worth the most. I think issue 21. Hey, Dillard. Dillard's in the house. Yeah. I like puppetry type covers. This one kind of falls flat on me. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome Shadowhawk.
Hey, hello. Hey, Rex. How you doing today?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I'm gonna turn my volume down. I've got it all the way up.
Oh,
I don't have earbuds in, so you weren't blowing me away. I'm
oh,
just continuing on with this box. Little layback day, another copy. Um, Going through those ultimate books.
oh, yeah, yeah. The
Yeah,
ones with the decent covers, but they're
yeah. And
very,
at the end of the box, I've got some older books
oh.
that I'll be coming up on. But for
How's our
now,
chat looking today, Rex? We got anybody here?
well, we've got Dillard, we got Tree Goblin, and we got Matcha Jackie C something.
All right. Hey, hello.
I'll try to stay before work. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I was saying that I have to, clock in at 6:30 my time. But yeah, we've got time. And Tower's Toys, and he's over there in the UK. I've
Hey, Tower.
some comic books and I've just streamed for a giveaway. That's cool. And if you have, everybody has a ranch. If you want to drop a link, feel free. One thing that I want to show Texas Dave. This is from. I've shown this before, but this I think this is British. Price 1 penny. It's the Rainbow, number 168. It's dated April 28th, 1917.
Oh, wow.
So 1917, nice white color, there's some of that. What is that? The two pickles? Huh?
All right.
I don't know. Different features in it. I think it's British. Um, and another thing, if anybody knows Doctor Who, I have an old Dale here. I didn't even know this was out. Once I saw it, I said, "Oh, I gotta have that." Sir Lancelot of O'Brien, which was on TV at the time. They did TVs, movies, cartoons, other things, of course, in the four color. This is Dell four color number 275. But now this guy here that played Lancelot was one of the original companions to the first Doctor.
Oh wow.
So played Ethan, the guy that ran with the first Doctor. So that's pretty neat. Kind
Oh
of
cool.
Doctor Who collectible that a lot of people might not be out there. And then also, he was showing transfers, um, and other things that come with the magazines. Well, here's the 1979, October 17th, 1979, fantastic first issue, and it's got the free transfer still on the cover. Pretty good shape.
Oh wow.
Got
Yeah.
that on eBay, but
I
normally you
have
can get
little Tom Baker action.
the first Doctor Who magazine. They still come out with it monthly, but how many
Wow.
still have the transfer there? I didn't have to give too much for it.
You know
I'll
what I
tell you.
liked about that last cover, Rick? The way it said Sir Lancelot and Brian.
And Brian, yeah. Now I forget what year. I think these are like mid 60s. I have two copies of them here. This was IW with the pyramid there, a top quality comic. They had a gentleman buy the printing plates, buy a warehouse with printing plates and things. And I mean, there was only two Marvel magazines or two comics that had 10 cents on them, that were really under Marvel. The rest was Atlas before that.
Okay.
They were called Atlas. And that was Fantastic Four and I believe uh, Ant Man second appearance with his costume,
Oh
his
wow.
first appearance in costume. But now this is a light edition. They still had 10 cents on it in the mid 60s. A very small 10 cents, but it's a 10-cent comic when 10
Wow.
cent comics were no longer 10 cents.
Yeah,
Top
no, by
comics.
the '60s they were what 15 cents already, at least 12.
But this was all reprint stuff, even the covers. Don't know what this original kind of crime like cover went to, but you see the top quality here, also called Super Comics. Earlier than that, the numbering on it, like this is number two. Uh, I it's kind of an oddball. The younger the lower the number, because they did it in like the late 50s. Then the kind of law came after him because he didn't have copyright. He had the plates and stuff, and he would print off these things and do reprint comics. And then they kind of, shifted things around. Then he came back under a kind of new thing, Super Comics, or like this with the little pyramid IW top quality comics. So that's kind of interesting story. There is something on YouTube on that. That's where I kind of learned about these comics. I
Oh hey, did you see
already
earlier, Rex?
huh?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Did I see earlier what?
I was just gonna ask you if you noticed Adam Post put some stuff up earlier. He's got a new project coming out soon.
Oh no, I didn't. The latest project that I saw was the Mermaid Project. I think you backed that, didn't you?
Yeah, I backed him on that one. I backed him on College of the Dead, a couple of those. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what he does. I miss that.
Catching my fan again up there.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're clear again.
Yeah, but it'll ride back up. I've got to clamp that down a little bit better. Um, so what was the project about, Shadowhawk?
I'll have to listen to it again. I was kind of just listening at work and taking phone calls and stuff. But it's definitely a superhero based new male character. Um, I didn't get a whole lot out of it more than that at the time, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Gap he unsubscribed, and I think Tree Godwin's pulling my leg. I hope he is. He says, I'm unstubbing. I won't be back. Diller never says hi. I blame you. Bye.
Oh, Tree Goblin. Say it himself.
Yeah, yeah, we had a little
I
row.
I was shocked, man, with Gap the other day. What happened?
I don't know. Everybody has an off day. I do think he unsubscribed, but then uh someone subscribed. So I'm sitting at 200,
All right, well.
and I'm way ahead of the game of what I thought it would be at this face. At this face. See, I was reading that your face, and he does say hi when prompted. Just have to
Great.
kick him a little bit.
Yeah, he just has no manners. You just gotta nudge him a little.
No manners. Woo. Okay. Uh, Now, tell us how afraid you were to come in here when Risey was in here.
No, I wasn't afraid. I just didn't want to cause a scene on the show, man. And I know Risey, he'll want to start some shit, and I'm gonna have to give him some back. So,
Oh, okay.
and the chat was not helpful. They were encouraging me to get drunk and get in there.
Yeah. Gap was drunk. It's the only explanation. Yeah, because it's not like I heard his voice. Has anybody seen Gap drunk?
I don't know Gap that well. I've seen him in the chat for a while, and then
Neither
we had
been
him
on
on
here
a
a time or
couple of
two.
days.
Yeah.
hmm
Very
That was
nice.
the first time. Yeah, and I thought everybody got along great, and he had a good sense of humor. So that's why I was kind of surprised when. But yeah, everybody. Yeah, maybe he was drunk, just took it the wrong way.
Yeah. I mean, I hope yeah, he's like, you need to get this stuff under control. And I'm like, wow, I've not even noticed. And by the time it was already flared up and he'd left before I even knew anything was going on. Because,
Yeah,
if people are having a chat amongst themselves and saying, I'm focused on other things, other guests, other items, whatever. I try and pay attention to the chat, but if they're kind of bantering back and forth, I just kind of take it as play and got out of
yeah. I
hand,
don't.
I guess,
I
apparently for him.
yeah, I don't think anybody was trying to be serious. We were just kind of yanking his chain.
Shadowhawk is scared of his own shadow. It's sad to see. Okay. So number 33 there. Another pose. What are they looking at? We don't know. It
No,
really
but it's
doesn't.
a nice pose.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to see more out of covers. I mean, oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
It's the difference in between a landscape artist outside the museum and then the stuff that's in the museum.
don't let
General,
Doc hear you say that.
huh?
I said, don't let Doc hear you say that.
Well, I just pick landscape because everybody likes landscapes, I
I
guess.
know. I'm just
It's
messing around.
better than, it's like a bowl of fruit sitting out at the museum, whatever. I mean, they were talking about fish last night on VIX and they were talking about pollock. And I was waiting on that Jackson Pollock joke that never came.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I must have. I was in and out all night last night. Vic streamed until I think right before I got out of bed this morning.
Yeah. Yeah. The succubus. Hmm. Now that's when you
Reed,
go limp.
yeah, Reed not looking too good there.
Yeah, he's looking a little strung out. The thing, number 35 here.
And again, yeah, another. Well, that I mean, I guess that's got some kind of action, a little, or the aftermath of some action.
Yeah, the aftermath, right? I mean, right to the heart, man.
Yeah, that don't look good.
Uh, looks like thunder. You've been thunderstruck, ACD.
Oh yeah.
Looks like he got a thunderstruck.
You ever
Uh,
get to go see ACDC live, Rex?
huh?
I said, you ever seen ACDC live?
I have not. No. I
Oh,
saw Rat.
that no comparison.
I saw Kiss twice.
Yeah, okay. I
Went
was
back
sitting here
went
twice.
back went backstage and we had fake passes, didn't know it, But we got back there and they had a table and they were eating sandwiches before the thing. This was down in Little Rock. And then the next night we went and saw them over in Memphis, which
Now,
we
was
didn't.
that the original lineup or the newer?
I could have been right front, and it was so hot in that gym and everything. I was just like, I finally took off my gloves. I had these cut off leather gloves, and I threw one and hit the security guy in the face. And I said, "Get me out of here," and they lifted me up out because it was like a mosh pit. It was like, like this, and they weren't going to come out for another, who knows, 30 minutes. And
Oh
I
yeah,
I watched it from the balcony. I was close enough. Um, I was hoping he'd blow fire. He didn't, but the next night in Memphis, he went a little poof, and that was it. I think the fire laws and everything. He
yeah.
probably
It depends.
probably wasn't willing, supposed to do that much, but he did. He did one little puff out. But man,
Yeah, I
to see
think it.
back in the day, back in the '70s when they were really going in the lights and fireworks and stuff, and when they were all in their regalia, him in those big boots, and things. Must have been
Yeah.
awesome to really see him then, and dripping blood and all kinds of stuff.
Oh
But yeah,
yeah, I got to see him on the last reunion with Peter and Ace, the original lineup. I think it was like
hey, Risey,
99, 2000, somewhere in there. There he is. What's up, Roger?
Tree Goblin said that you were in GDA's chat, but I guess he cut out or something. Yeah, I mean, and you want asked me, and I said Metallica, which I could have said that anyway, and I realized the other day that he had just said Metallica, and but now how about Nine Inch Nails?
I like some of their stuff. They're. I wasn't into a whole lot of the '90s stuff. I'm more.
You were asking me about sort of heavy metalist, or I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Yeah, you didn't think I knew any, and I said Metallica, and then just kind of blew it up, and then I think, well, Nine Inch Nails, and I don't know.
yeah.
I
They're
think,
they're kind of heavy. They're a little bit alternative, I guess. But yeah,
yeah,
kind
they
of.
are. Yeah. Uh,
But I like Nine Inch Nails. Certain songs.
I was more into some hair bands that you never even know now in the early '80s. I like
Yeah,
Zebra.
yeah.
I like
Oh, Zebra was fantastic, dude.
I
I
love
love that thing.
yeah. Who's Behind the Door and
Yeah.
Bears.
Oh, every
They've
song
got
on that album is great.
I had Penetrator, um, Ted Nugent's Penetrator that came out in the mid
Okay.
'80s.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He had the tattoo of the dragon and it was coming to life and biting at the arm and trickle of blood.
Yeah.
Uh, that was a good album.
Oh yeah.
I
Teddy's always good, man.
uh let's see, early '80s. I saw Dawkins, Twisted Sister, and Y&T. I like
Oh,
Y&T.
yeah. Y&T was great. Summertime Girls.
Yesterday and Today. I think
Yeah,
that's what that stood for.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, I like Y&T. They were and Zebra were two of my favorites.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Those are a couple I liked quite a bit
I
back then
still
as
got
well.
a Dawkins banner in there that didn't burn up my fire.
Oh,
It's a
I'm
little
sorry.
stained and needs watching. But yeah, well, I mean,
I just kidding.
I'd never seen them before. I'd heard some of their stuff on the radio, and of course, Twisted Sister was pretty cool. You know, uh,
Yeah.
back you were not gonna take it. And he had the bone,
Oh
the hair,
yeah, yeah. And they
everything.
had the whole, almost like Kiss like costumes and stuff. So yeah, the Twisted Sister was
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, streamers. It don't matter the time I'm partying. I won my one piece ninja. Okay,
All right. I don't know what that means.
he gonna come in and party.
Oh, all right.
Don't matter the time I'm partying. I want my one piece ninja. Number four, the ultimate vision. Female. I mean,
I was just gonna say, wait a minute. When did they freaking gender swap Vision? God dog it.
oh, they gender swapped them back in the day. See,
Ah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. But this is the ultimate verse. They can do that.
yeah. I got out, I think, right before all that started.
She might have been like as I remember, that might have been a Herald of Galactus in the ultimate verse. I'm not sure.
Okay. Oh,
That'd be interesting.
shoot.
Uh-oh.
Oh well. They're late. That's their problem.
That's what you call Jim shot. Jim shot. Yeah. Hmm.
I kind of like the design, but why did they have to call her Vision? That's just, oh well.
They're bankrupt, maybe. Here's Wolverine
Worldly, yeah.
Ultimate Wolverine versus Hulk #1. Grrr. Now you
No,
know, huh?
at least that's a somewhat of a action scene, I mean,
Yeah,
again, right before any action happens, but
I don't know why they don't just do a line. Maybe it's crossing the moral line. The Hulk
yeah.
could bite his head off.
Oh yeah. Well, not
Why
with
don't
the
I mean,
adamantium.
why does it? Why don't they do where he just totally goes hide, to his Jekyll and bite somebody's head off, or
No.
just grab them here and
Yeah, and just rip them to pieces.
rip them in half? We've never seen that. Would he not be a hero then? And then maybe he's cured, and there could
Well,
be a trial, and reason of insanity, or he wasn't in
I
control.
think if you let him do it to a bad guy, then he's still a hero. But like if it was Thunderbolt Ross or something, then maybe you got a little controversy.
Two. Now look at Hulk's face.
Oh wow.
He got in a few licks on him.
Yeah. I don't like Hulk's hair there, but other than that, that's not
Yeah.
bad.
Well, Steve Rude kind of does it that way, where there's not much, and they
Yeah, man.
give
Well, that's
him.
kind of the old school.
It's kind of the Kirby, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And now that I know a little bit more about Mr. Rude, I'm not surprised.
Ultimate Nightmare #1. Now that's a dark cover.
Yeah. Okay, so
I don't know who that is. Is
is
that's
that
not
Colossus?
well? That's what you think, but there's no, you know.
Yeah, he's got the little X on the
Looks more
shoulder
like
there.
the Purple Man. I'm sure it's not. Remember Mr. Pheromone, the Purple Man?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Controlled women, was a Daredevil villain.
yeah, yeah. That's another obscure character you don't see much of.
Number two, yeah. Now there was another one. Remember the
What
Mandrill?
happened to Cap's face? Is he constipated again?
Yeah. Well, he's secretly a Nazi.
He needs more fiber in his diet. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, he's secretly a Nazi, right? They
No, well, he's Hydra. I don't know if that's not.
Hydra's Nazi.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But
Uh,
wasn't that like the substitute kind of for the Nazis? They were like,
I'll show you a hero. Oh, shoot us a link, Rex. I'm sorry. Yeah, I pissed Liza off. I didn't get him a link.
no, see,
Uh,
already getting them going.
I think I can do that on Twitter. I don't know if I dropped it in the chat if he could get it. And James, I'm not ignoring you. Hello, Rex, Shadow, and you fine folks in the chat. I hope you are having a great day. Well,
Hey,
we hope
James,
you
how you
are
doing?
too, James. You've been awesome in the chat lately, in different chats that I've been in.
And I'm not
Hell,
trying to ignore nobody. I just can't see you on my phone.
Hell Hydra, Risey says. Uh, yeah, I will drop you the link right now in Twitter. Is that okay, Risey? Just had to find you here. Do, 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 do. I've tried to do a private stream with Doc, and I talked with him earlier, and just on a final detail on Grave Tales. There you go, Risey. It's in Twitter.
Yeah, you guys been talking about that. Did you get it together?
Yeah, I called him on the phone, and then he called me back because I didn't get.
Or-
I said, "Yeah, your answer machine." He said, "It's full," and he said, "I never checked it. Never checked it since I had it." So he's
I,
definitely old school.
I've never even set up my voicemail on my phone. I don't
Oh, put it in the chat so I can also harass you. Okay,
care. Why not? Bring them all in.
yeah, why not? There
I
it
hate to
is.
say anything, but I thought we were going to have a small audience today.
James, you can come in if you want. Anybody, Tree Goblin, I don't care. Well,
Is
we've got,
Lorenzo here?
got Jackie in here. No, not yet. Tree Goblin, Diller. There's three. Tower Toys, if he's still here. Uh, four. I'm losing count. Anyway, someone mentioned Doctor Who. Yes, we mentioned Doctor Who. He's got a great channel. Definitely check out his live streams. Again, Texas Dave Houston's going to be on tomorrow, showing some great UK collectible stuff you couldn't get over here. And if you
And
got it,
Power, I saw you posted a video earlier. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I'll go back.
Comics, and
There
Rex.
you Hey,
Rex, you bastard. You should never think that I'm upset with you.
Oh,
Never think that.
I knew you were joking.
I will always make that apparent. If I'm ever upset with you, I will make it apparent.
Okay. Oh, you'll make it apparent. I'll know you're upset.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo, you SOB, you fucking F, do this, do you do me like this? Well, fuck you, motherfucker, blah, 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 you know?
Well,
Every shit like that, man.
I kind of had a rouse with, and they were saying that he might be drunk yesterday with Gap. He said, I'm going to unsubscribe. And
Hey-o!
Hello.
Hey, we got motherfucking John Dillon in the motherfucking house. My favorite motherfucking spick. I
Indoor
love
language.
this dude.
Indoor volume rising.
I'm sorry.
How dare you call me racist slurs out of my
no,
name?
I was just trying to be racist over the top. You know, to like make it an apparent point to Rex. I'm like, dude, if I'm ever like, dude, trust
Rex,
me.
if you were ever
I
under
love
any
you, man. I love
mistaken
you, Ninja.
assumption that Risey was not racist, let me clear that up for you right now.
He just did it for us. In and around your ninja mouth.
There is a atrocity happening in your chat right now that you are completely ignoring or are ignorant of.
Not
And that
today.
is
Not today that I'm aware of.
right here. This channel that
No.
I'm posting
See,
is one of your friends.
This is the one thing that you don't realize, Dylan. This thing goes down every goddamn day in Rex's chat, and it's something like along these lines.
No. There's a guy in his chat, a good friend of Rex's, and a very close facsimile to his channel called Tower Toys and Gaming.
Oh, yes.
And he put his link to his channel because he's trying to grow his channel. His channel right now only has 75 subscribers.
This is the third time I've shown it. Third time.
Wait, what? I don't know what's happening here.
So I'm going to continue to
There's
paste.
an actual person.
I'm going to continue to paste the link.
They're not showing up on my chat section here. Why are they only showing up there?
Now, Tree Goblin did threaten to unsub. I won't be back. Diller never says hello. I blame you. Bye. And then eventually,
Rex, Goblin, don't you dare unsub. Goblin, don't you fucking unsub. You know you love it here. You love it here. You dig it. Dig it, Ninja. Dig it right into the dirt. Right into the dirt. Right onto the goddamn you, and you're putting a knee into someone's fucking goddamn fucking throat, and you're loving it.
Did you finish that one page you were working on, Dillard?
What page?
The page you were working on last night at Vic's.
What are you talking about? You talking about that Bucklet page?
Yeah, the Bucklet page.
Oh, no, dude. I got like 2 more days to work on that thing. Like 2 solid days.
Like, I'm not touching that shit right now. I got 2 days of work before I.
No. I mean, I have. I mean,
give a shit about that.
When it comes to timelines, I can work on that indefinitely. But I mean, if I really put my nose to the grindstone, it's going to take me another 2 days to finish that because it's a ton of hatch work and it's for me, so I can take as long as I want.
Yeah.
Bam, I dig that shit, man, because I woke up like today, and I was like halfway through the day, and I'm like, I'm sitting here And I'm thinking, like, do I have to do anything tomorrow? Can I get like completely maggot fucking drunk? And then I remembered, I'm like, yes. No, I don't have to do anything
Mega
tomorrow. So I just got fucking wasted.
So you worked out? You worked out earlier today? Like,
You see,
No, I
I
don't work
misunderstood. I thought he
out.
said
No,
that
no.
too. That's not what he said.
oh,
No. I work out like my rationality of a brain. I'm not Sinatra. I actually figure out like what I'm gonna do with the rest of my fucking goddamn day and week. Yeah, as weird as that sounds.
So weird.
weird is just another name, another word for strange.
A bit odd.
Dude,
Shadowhawk, have you poured yourself a bourbon yet?
we're all odd. Like every single one of us
Actually,
is
I'm
odd
drinking a
right
beer.
here on this panel. I mean, honestly, I don't think I've ever spoken to Shadowhawk like that much. What's up, Shadowhawk?
Yeah, you're not
Most
missing
times we
nothing.
ever have, Risey. You've been really drunk and we've been arguing, so no big deal.
Oh, we have? Oh, well, don't take
once or
offense
twice,
to that,
man.
my friend.
Nah, it's all good, man.
Yeah, Apex
Oh,
said,
why are you so silent then? I mean, obviously, like you must be holding some sort of level of resentment because you're not like talking back and forth.
Okay, I guess.
Put you on the spot. That's what you get.
Yeah,
I'm joking with you, my ninja. I'm just being an asshole.
everybody here knows Hex Allen, I assume, Nephilim Squadron. Well, we have a new show that we're going to
Is
do.
that the black man that never wears a shirt?
Exactly. He was on
Yeah.
with you, with Dillard and me the other day, as a matter of fact.
Ew, yeah.
We're going to do a new thing. Apparently, it's called Rex, Hex, and Apex Show. So check it out when it comes out the 30th.
That's if I want to enjoy this show because, but also add in
Yeah,
Apex.
honestly, I'm already depressed by the sound of this fucking show before it even begins. So I mean, God forbid.
I don't know what we're going to do, but, there you are. Maybe a total disaster.
John's is like, yeah, I ain't gonna be your fucking token, fucking speak fucking token.
I
out.
can't continue to be everybody's token Mexican.
Exactly. I know. I mean, you
nobody
won't even be my token Mexican, you asshole.
Nobody
I told you-
appreciates
I mean,
the amount
I
of
would love to
disrespect
have
that
you
I
as my
endure.
token
from
Mexican.
Wait
my
a minute,
friends here.
Dillard, are you saying we have no Mexican representation? Because we got a whole wing of Mexican CG.
You have
going.
nothing.
Oliver and the 666 crew or whatever.
Fucking bastard.
656 crew, whatever it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah. They're all
Zero.
there. I know. Dillard didn't have. I mean, he could have got away. He didn't. He didn't have to reveal himself as a Mexican. I would have never known he was Mexican.
Why is that something to hide? Why is that some sort of a candle to hide under a
I knew that
bushel?
John Dillard was a dirty Mexican from
It's not
day
a candle
fucking
to
one.
hide under a
You
bush.
just listen to his dirty Mexican voice, and it just spews out Mexican. Boom! Out comes Mexican.
Damn
John Dillard.
Damn taco eater. I like
Well, I
taco.
didn't say he was a taco eater. Like that's
damn,
just some
Rex.
sort of an assumption.
You just called
That's
him
an assumption, Rex.
You just called
Like
him.
what the fuck, man?
called
Like
him-
I never even said that he ate tacos. I just said he was a dirty spick, and you just like, boom,
Yeah.
he's a taco eater right out of the fucking gate. So hateful. My
Your
God.
mama eats tacos, Rex. How about that?
I don't, I know Taco Bell. I don't know if you consider that a real taco, but
No.
no. Well, I like them.
Nah, they ain't terrible.
I love them.
Tell me you love tacos, Rex.
So you're a cultural appreciation piece of shit
I
white
don't wanna
man.
appropriate their.
Never one of them. Like you're
Hey, I've
just trying
already
to fucking steal.
appropriated,
You're just trying to steal the fucking Mexican food away from these people. Typical white man bullshit.
do
Yeah,
that.
that's all I'm hearing right now, Rex.
No,
Hey, I'm
That's
doing
all
my
I'm
best to
hearing,
breed
buddy.
them out.
Mexico's got nothing I want. I can live my life without refried beans the rest of my life. Believe me.
That
Sounds like a
sounds
man who
very
hasn't been to
fucking
Mexico.
racist. Very racist. I'm guaranteeing that I'm 90% sure that Rex put like at least $3 into the wall that never got built.
At least $3.
At least $3.
Yeah.
That's my
You sound like a
assumption.
man who's never been to Mexico, Rex. Because
Shut the fuck up! I've definitely not even been to America.
Well,
What
I'm
do you
not
what?
talking
You
about
want me
you,
to
right?
fucking sling my fucking goddamn bean, fucking crehabs around the fucking goddamn show? How much
That's-
fucking
Build
goddamn
you a raft,
fucking
right,
goddamn
and paddle your ass
Mexican
over here.
pussy do you want me to slay before you would consider me a fucking goddamn non-racist?
I have an answer for that. The number is 4.
4?
Winner.
Or is it 4 different ones or like 4?
Yes, 4 different
Just
ones.
like 4 times.
Hiawatha.
Well, I was
said-
gonna say if you have sex with a chick 4 times and like you forget you had sex with her 4 times,
Hey, man,
then does it count as like 4 times different of the different chick?
Hiawatha says, I love eating Mexican girls, and Mrs. Good Stuff shows up. And hell, Mrs. Good Stuff, bow.
Hail, Mrs. G.
Is this
See, that's what you get. I'm 90% sure that I'm okay with the Mexican whores.
And
I mean
Sin-
women.
Sin Killer. Now he's in
Hey, Sin Killer. I haven't seen you in a bit.
Portugal. Is it Portugal?
Yes, I believe so.
The link is in the chat. If anybody wants to come on, they're more than welcome. In fact, I'll drop it again. Miss Good Stuff says hello, Shadowhawk.
Yeah, what's up,
Hey,
Mrs.
look.
Good Stuff?
This is why I have to hide and be
Where's the old
ashamed of
man?
what I am, because I show up and immediately the conversation moves towards.
I know, like
How many
we're-
Mexican
we're-
beavers can
we're
I
dirt-
conquer?
We're dirty little people. We're dirty little people, you and me, Dylan. We're monsters. We can't say what we need to say because the
I got
fact is
Shadowhawk
that
over here
everything
talking
that
about
we
breeding out
say-
the Mexican race. I got Rex over
Hey.
here
Oh, really?
contributing
I know.
all the little pennies he
I mean,
has
like,
to the wall.
I mean, honestly, like, have you
I'm
seen
doing my
like
part, man.
how attractive a lot
It's a
of these
melting pot.
fucking spics are? Like these goddamn dirty Mexican girls are very, very attractive. I don't know why you would want to outbreed them. I mean, they've got like a natural fucking goddamn suntan. Suntan? Is that the word?
Yes,
Yeah.
suntan.
Yeah, they just naturally look better than white girls.
They get
Oh, I agree completely, Riser.
crispy brown. Now I do agree with that. And Shadowhawk's married to one. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I
So
said I'm mixing everything up. Pretty soon everybody's going to be all one color. We don't have no more racism anymore.
Well, they say scientists say
No. I'll still be racist because
Oh,
I
well,
was
yeah,
born
but-
white.
well, you're the
I was
exception,
born white, and I was born straight, and I was born right. I was born the master race.
Did you get a certificate with that?
Yes, I did actually. It was signed by Hitler himself,
Oh,
and
well,
he
sure.
said to me, "He's like, Razi, don't ever let Rex and John Dillon and Shadowhawk shame you for being the fucking master race." And like that was like carved into the letter there.
Well, Hell Hydra.
Hydra, motherfucker. Zick out.
Big out.
So, Roger, you got
I'm
a little
fucking
barcode on
joking,
the bottom of
too.
your left foot that translates to 666.
Hell, Risey at
No. It's only like that was like back when like I was still like related to my Jewish grandfather. Yeah, now that he's dead, I don't have to worry about that fucking goddamn dirty fucking Cree anymore.
is that
Rex, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to take away Sin Killer's wrench so that I may time him out.
Bring me Taco.
Thor said, "Bring me Thanos."
Believe me, if it
Name
didn't
or bring me tacos. No, that's dope. Keep it there. Fuck you. Do not take away the Sin Killer's fucking goddamn thing. You cocksucking piece of shit.
What are you drinking wine today, Risey?
At your earliest convenience, Rex.
Of course I am. What the fuck else am I drinking, not Georgie. Rex.
Thought you were Portuguese, Sin Killer. I guess that's Latino, huh?
Yeah, see, yeah. Well, he's
It's European. He's white.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking.
You don't want to do that to a fellow brother, do you, Dillard?
He's a white man, Rex.
Oh, now you've seen him.
He's from Portugal. He's about as European as you can get.
Dillard would call my wife white too.
Oh. Well, now I had a father-in-law that was part I don't know what tribe, but Native American, and then I had a friend that was fully and very proud that he was full-blooded, whatever he was. And one called the other one a lazy blanket ass.
Oh shit!
And the other, when he was called a half-breed by the other guy. So
all right.
That's a very interesting story. What the hell does that have to do with you taking away Sin Killer's wrench for a few minutes?
Well, it seems like to me that's what you're doing. You're saying that Sin Killer is a half-breed, and he's looking at you and calling you a blanket ass because you have more Mexican in you.
Are you? Yeah. He's saying that the Sin Killer is just not brown enough.
No. Latinx. Are you Latinx, Dillard?
What the fuck is that?
Well, that's what they call you nowadays.
Is that like an X-rated Latin?
I don't know.
Because then yes.
Yeah.
It just means you're a fucking. It just means you're a spit.
And I don't know why they made the new Norma. What the hell? Namor Mexican in the movie. I don't understand that. Oh,
because he was Mexican in the
I
comic.
didn't get that either.
Oh, now come on! I don't believe.
He was never Mexican in the comic. I mean, honestly, he was more Asian in the comic than
In the comics, he's from Atlantis, which is off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico.
Oh, so you've actually
When
like
does that have
now
ever been
you're
proven
one
as
of
a
those
fact?
people where you're actually looking into the Google shit, where actually no one ever actually fucking
Risey,
did.
I'm
when
sorry,
it came to
Risey, but
Namor
Atlantis
before.
is not.
No. You can tell me like no, you're sorry and all this fucking speak shit. The fact is that I got nothing
Risey.
against fucking Mexicans.
Namor was
but the
never.
fact is that
Never
like,
even stepped foot in
Namor ain't a fucking goddamn dirty spick.
Well, no, he lives in the water.
So he's a cleaner beaner.
Well,
Come on, Dillard. That was a good one.
I believe me, is in North Africa.
it
That's
was
exactly right, Sin Killer. It is.
No. They've already disproven the Eye of Sahara as not being Atlantis. Come on, Rex. Keep up with the times.
How did
It's
they?
been 8 years since that theory got put forward. 8 years, Rex.
Like, Dylan, I'm surprised you're actually.
Now, Rex, I know
like,
that 8 years
fucking,
is
like,
only
keeping up with this
1/1700th
bullshit.
of your lifespan.
Because out of a lot of people, I would have thought like you would have actually given a shit more about fucking the Mexican people. And instead of being represented as a fake fucking goddamn representative of fucking goddamn Namor.
What the hell are you talking about? They're called sentences, Risey. Make one.
Do you want to fucking heal? I pretty much sure I said just fucking a bunch of them. How about this? The fact is that like the fact
Risey, where is your
that
cat
like
right now?
look. Oh, you're gonna pull the Finatra fucking card? You're that pathetic?
Don't be calling Mexicans pathetic.
Where
bigger
are
than
your daughters? Where are your daughters
Mark
right
Buzzard's
now?
bad.
Where are
Right
your
outside my
daughters
window
right
where
now,
I'm
Dylan?
watching them right now.
Dylan, where are your fucking kids right now?
I don't know. I gave them away earlier.
Exactly. No,
He can always
you're a
make more.
terrible fucking parent to
Always
begin
make-
with. Just like I'm a terrible cat owner.
Dude, kids are free. I can make more.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, just like cats.
Well, cats are good too. You can make tacos.
Yeah.
Bring it all the way around.
Now Diller doesn't.
Apex
like
Comics is claiming that Marvel was afraid to make Namor from Atlantis because they can't compete with Aquaman.
Well, it doesn't hold water.
It doesn't hold water because I don't believe that
Yeah,
any
well,
DC movie
it
ever
sucks, like,
can
the fact
compete
is
with
that,
any
like,
Marvel
you don't
movie
have the balls to be fucking Jason Momoa.
I don't know. Even
Well-
Marvel's new shitty movies, man. DC movies can't stand up to. So
Yeah, that's true.
Why is
Uh,
DC so awful at
Marvel
making a
movies,
simple
Marvel
movie?
movies can't stand up to fucking
Good
shit.
question.
CG, fucking. I was about to say CG movies can't stand up to shit, but guess what? Like CG movies don't. Oh, that's right. They don't exist. Fuck,
Not
that
yet.
sucks, right, Ethan? Oh man, my bad. Sorry.
Afraid to make Namor? Well, he's going to appear in one.
Put that into fucking goddamn John Malin's fucking pipe and smoke it.
Pale Rider says in the days of Atlantis, cities were designed like that, so there's multiple sites that match Atlantis description. To me, the best argument's been what Dillard said, the Eye of Africa in North Africa. I would be interested in hearing why you did discount that site.
No, I'm not a YouTuber that makes hour-and-a-half long videos disproving things. You can watch that video.
Oh, okay. So there's one disproving that out there somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, let me
It's
put
the
it
same
this
guy
way.
that made the
fact
video.
is that, like,
The same guy that made the
Africans
video. The same
are
guy that
as
made the
much
video.
as
Same guy that made the
racist.
video went on to the Joe Rogan program to talk about his video and how interesting it was, and the Eye of the Sahara and all that stuff. And he was on there with another archaeologist that. Then they talked about it for about a good hour and a half, and they kind of convinced. They got the general consensus that yeah, it probably was not, and they all agreed.
So is it a natural formation?
More than likely, yes.
So they're Atlantans were Mexican.
Apparently.
I'm fine.
The theories about Atlantis is they probably came from the Minoan civilization in Italy, but if it were to be an actual thing, the most likely place would be off the Yucatan Peninsula.
Are you related to the Minoans?
I am not related to the Minoans. I am not Italian or Mediterranean or whatever.
But you were arrested in Italy.
Yes, I was.
Told you to leave the Pope alone.
I actually did get to go see the John Paul before he passed away. That was nice.
Oh, the
My
good
grandma's a big fan of him.
Yeah, so were my parents.
Can you genuflex?
John Paul, the fucking character in this community, or
No, Pope John
No.
Paul, the Papa.
the actual person?
It's
Yeah, I
a
was gonna
Pope.
say, like, that'd be really fucking depressing. Fuck
Get
that
the
shit.
leg.
I'd rather fucking open up my fucking wrists. Like, live on air, other than that shit. Fuck
Oh,
that.
good. We will
Don't
have
do that right.
an exclusive Risey blood.
Risey, if you did that, we'd have to delete the video. Don't do that.
Well,
Well,
if he's going to, he's got to at least be on camera.
That's why we're
That would be a shame to inconvenience Rex to have to delete the video.
For such content, I might just.
Oh, it'd be a massive inconvenience me opening up my wrist. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry
that's-
guys. I'm
No
gonna
choice.
die right now. Sorry to fucking do it all over your fucking ninja ass stream.
Risey, I'm an American. If you want to do that, that's your business.
Hey, Pale Rider, there's always another goal in life.
I don't give a flying fuck if you're American or not, Dylan.
I'm an American
I
citizen.
mean,
Risey.
you're a borderline American.
Borderline.
Oh. Proud to be an American.
You're as much as American as I could be.
Apple pie.
Dillard was American as soon as someone handed him a towel.
That's right.
What?
I said, "Where's my 200K?" And I immediately bought a house.
But at least you learned English. So
Fuck you, Dylan actually fucking did the right thing. Like, he's a good fucking dirty
What am I gonna
snake.
do? Sit around all day and work for a living like some schmuck?
yeah, exactly.
No, you actually you learnt your fucking language. You learnt exactly the people around you. You took care of your fucking family. You've done a lot of fucking things that a lot of people don't even know about you, and like really like overshoot, like not fucking focusing on. So fuck all these fucking faggots like against fucking John Dillard. Man, this fucking nigger fucking actually did shit right.
Whoops.
He's a good man.
That's what I'm constantly saying. Nobody wants to listen.
Fuck you, bitch. Now I don't want to say it. Cocksucker.
I get these able-bodied white American men asking me for dollars outside of the liquor store, and they wonder why I spit on them.
You spit on him, huh?
Dylan, Dylan, I promise you, I will spit on you for the rest of my life.
Damn.
Hello, it's Steven. Risey dropping the hard in there a while ago.
Yeah. The hard art.
Oh, fuck off. Get over it, you fucking F stains.
Okay, I've had enough. I'm gonna kick myself.
Wow, that doesn't happen very often.
I'm back.
You
Well, if I
kicking this?
Risey would get upset, I have to kick somebody else, or
My bad. Honestly, Rex, I will leave. I'll jump out so I don't cause any drama.
to do that. I didn't ask you to do
Respect. No. Respect my ninja. I mean, yeah, gotta jump out. Like, if you're gonna kick people, might as well kick the fucking
No, I'm not
goddamn
kicking
true
anyone,
devil from the
Risey.
fucking
I'm not
ground.
kicking
Rex, don't kick the babysitter.
teaser. Yeah. Yeah, Dillard's a good guy. I mean, he takes care of his family. He takes care of stuff,
No, that's called being a regular guy.
A regular guy. Okay. Well, that's what regular guys do, Americans. Guess we taught you pretty good.
Yeah.
How long you been over here, Dillard? Were you born in America?
24 years.
24 years. Okay.
Man, you were a good swimmer at one.
Can you tell us kind of the area in Mexico you came from?
San Francisco del Rincon in Chihuahua.
Yeah, beautiful place.
No, god awful, full of witchcraft.
Really?
Really?
Yes,
Well,
Is it linked
What,
up with the Catholic Church down there?
it is certainly not linked up at all.
Okay.
that's not Santeria down there, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Wow.
They don't take kindly to Catholics down there.
No,
So
I don't even.
Is it a hellhole? Is it a hellhole?
Is it a what?
A hellhole.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Very, very far away from the cartels and all that.
Oh, cool.
I hear the country is nice down that way. I've never been to Chihuahua, but
But a lot of witchcraft, huh?
Very much so, yes.
A lot of shamanism going on.
No, witchcraft.
Okay.
Brujeria.
Yeah, the evil eye.
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
The ojo de venado.
Now, don't curse at me.
Means the eye of the deer. This is the common practice. You have to have the deer eye around your neck, or else you'll fall ill from the witchcraft.
So you're walking around with a decaying deer eye around your neck?
Oh no! It's a nut.
Oh,
It looks like a deer eye, and they call it the deer eye, the ojo de venado.
Like a buckeye.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
Of course, buckeyes, you need to wash your hands. They're poisonous.
Yeah, don't they have like arsenic in them or something?
We weren't that foolish.
Yeah. I bet they do.
Just pop it in your mouth and suck on it for a while.
Yeah. No,
She's
don't do that. And it probably wouldn't taste good either.
No, I imagine not.
The Pope follows strippers on Instagram. True
Well,
story.
as fun as that is, I'm pissing.
not my pope.
Suck my fucking ninja dick.
Maybe the new
I'm
Pope.
out.
I don't know.
Man,
Oh,
I'm
bye,
not
Risey.
doing this fucking bullshit.
We'll see you, Ninja.
Yeah, kisses.
Thanks
Love
for
you.
coming on. Well,
Wow, that
Power,
was weird. I actually got along with Risey. I don't know.
yeah. I thought you were going to become pals and chums there for a minute. I grew up in New Orleans. I'm immune to witchcraft and the Black Hawk.
What'd I ever do, Pale Rider?
Black Hawk's different than Shadow Hawk. Unless you put on blackface. Now that,
Oh, well, that's just wrong, right?
have you ever done that?
No. I've put on many strange colors with different.
Rex, you don't just
Halloween
ask somebody
costumes.
if they put on blackface. My goodness.
Inquiring minds want to know, Dillard. I ask all kinds of probing questions.
I used to do an Al Jolson one-man show, and
Oh, mammy. Speak to me, mammy. Yeah, it's amazing.
but that was back in the old days.
The Democrats, they put on blackface, and got caught.
Oh yeah, a bunch of them.
A bunch of them. Right. I never did that. I mean, I was like you, I had different costumes. One time I had a Greek toga, that my mother made me with a red sash. Actually, thought up some words and put it on parchment and was marrying people.
I did
Yeah,
not do
well,
that.
Yeah, I was big into special effects for a while when I was young. That was kind of what I wanted to do. But of course, I had to get a real job to take care of my family. So I only got to play at Halloween. But I used to.
I don't want to work, Daddy. I want to do makeup on my face.
That's right.
Yeah, well, that's right. At least I
I
didn't
want to
ask
be the next Tom Savini, man.
Steve Root if he wore blackface. Did you ever
I
wear?
wore blackface in 2006. I was portraying during Halloween the famous wrestler of the 1990s, Papa Shango, to great success.
Yeah, camo face. Yeah, in the military. Yeah.
So you're saying you were a fat little child then, Billy?
Mm-hmm. No, I said 2006. I was 24 years old.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Your math ain't adding up, buddy.
See, I don't know why. I don't know why Shadowhawk is under the impression that I'm 25. I am 38 years old, Shadowhawk.
All right, that's better. I had a feeling you were lying.
I wasn't lying. I never said that I was not 38 years old.
Rex asked you how long you were in this country a minute ago. You said 24 years old, or 24 years.
I said I've been in the country for 24 years. I didn't say I was 24 years old.
So the truth comes out. You were not born in America.
I said, my God.
Yeah, I'm just
I
playing.
gave you the city and state of where I was born in Mexico. Rex, give this guy's head a shake. What is he doing?
Yeah, I know. So how long were you in Mexico? We have
I
to
don't know.
take 24 from
We
48.
can do the math, I think.
I didn't say I was 48. I said I was 38.
Oh, you're 38. Okay, so 38,
Minus 24, whatever that is.
24, whatever that is, you were in
14.
there. 14, okay. When you came to America. How long did it take you to get citizenship?
About 8 years.
Really? Was it a big hassle and expense?
Oh, absolutely, and very expensive.
Yeah.
I had to go and pick apricots.
Oh,
in
yeah?
Mission, Texas. I had to go pick apricots.
How do you do that? Do you just
Paid
take
my
them out
lawyer.
you just take them out of the tree?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
'Cause they're-
seen the new machines they got for that yet, Dillard?
Yeah. Thank God I'm not still in the business.
Now them things are cool. They got a big umbrella that spreads out under the tree, and then they grab the trunk of it, and it just shakes the living hell out of the tree, and all the fruit drops off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing they didn't have those then. You might have starved.
I've never seen an apricot tree.
They're
No, I
very
haven't.
short. They keep them real short. That way, you know.
That way,
You
the
got an
Mexicans
apricot
can
tree
pick
in your yard, it's real big and whatever. But when they're doing it for production, they go with this. Well, they do it nowadays. They have this big machine, looks like a helicopter, that just chops the tops of the trees right off.
Oh, wow.
So all the fruit grow real low.
No, he's not an anchor baby. He wasn't born in the U.S.
He was just an anchor on the taxpayers. That's all.
Whoa, okay. Hopefully he's a producer.
Wow, he's producing now.
Well, you know,
I've been producing since I was 14 years old.
How many children you got then?
2.
That's shooting blanks, eh?
Got 2 kids, got his wife pregnant every time.
You've been producing that long, you need to have about 19 kids.
No, I can't afford that many kids, or else I would be on benefits.
Yeah.
Now you wouldn't want me on benefits, milking the taxpayers' money, would you, Rex?
Yeah, that's where they want us all.
I asked you what you wanted, Rex. I care about what you want.
You do.
I'm living my life so that you approve of me, Rex.
I'm sure you are.
Killer needed a daddy figure.
That could be.
Oh, maybe Rex has made a couple trips to Mexico.
Maybe. Maybe I'll never tell where the bodies are either. But nah, Mexico's never had anything. I'm sure they have some great archaeological things, great places, but it's just never interested me to go south of the border.
Down Mexico way.
In fact, I've never been out of the U.S. I'm kind of clustered, you know.
Yeah.
You sound like you have very limited real world experience, Rex.
Well, I've been several different places in the U.S., but not, yeah,
Have you been to Bahia?
no. Nowhere.
So you're a sheltered boy, is what you're saying.
Well,
Well, I've
been to
only been to Canada and Mexico.
California, I've been to Michigan, been to Chicago a lot of times, up where you are, Shadowhawk. Been to
Oh, yeah.
New York. So I've been all over the U.S. in certain times, certain places, but pretty much stay here. Where to stay?
Stay there and mind your business, Rex.
Mind my business. That's right. Especially nowadays.
Yeah.
Stay out of trouble. Keep my nose clean. What's the guy gonna do? Did you finish that commission you were working on, Dillard?
Yeah, I'm on to another page now. Right now, I'm doing some coloring for Mr. Dario Hernandez.
Mm.
Ah,
Is that for a comic or an ad or something?
It's for his comic,
Oh,
Manslaughter.
manslaughter. That's interesting. Is he have it up on Indiegogo or anywhere? Kickstarter?
No, not yet. He's working his way up to that.
Yeah. It's a climb, that's for sure. Shadowhawk, how's your thing coming with isn't your daughter helping you with the eBay store? Guess he went to
Thank
get
you.
out
yeah. I'm kind of stalled out a little bit here on the project.
on that. Well, I mean,
Yeah, I got some financial things going on. Hopefully by next month or so we'll be straightened out and I'll be back on track.
yeah. Yeah, well, you were telling me earlier, you had to go to the banks and get stuff, fraudulent stuff or
Yeah, man, I got hacked somehow and yeah, didn't realize it until like 2 months after they already had my information. So yeah.
well, Shelby was saying he got hacked on Instagram.
Yeah. And I think I actually helped him find that because I hit him up. I was like, Shelby, what's going on with this message you got on Instagram about this crazy investment and shit? And he was like, oh, dude, that's not me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, whoever did it, man, they had, Kelsey's logos, all his stuff, all cloned up. That was crazy.
I had a
Shelby
friend
had not
that she had 24 girls or 24, 26 girls working for her, like pedicurists. Most of them cut hair. She was a beautician for 30 years, maybe. At that time, about 26 years. And she went on vacation. Girls broke into her office or whatever, got the checkbooks, wrote a bunch of checks. They went to prison over it, too. Even took some of the extra checks and just threw them off a bridge. But she had to track down every one of those things that was in her name and ran up debt and everything.
wow.
Man,
Yeah, that's
they went to prison over it.
I hope so.
Stupid. How they thought they could get away with that. And she treated them nothing but good. Gave them a job that they could really, if you get your clientele up, you can make some real money.
How do you know she treated them nothing but good?
Oh, I knew her. I almost married her, Dillard.
Ah, well, we know you're judge of character. You've been married way too many times.
Yeah, too many. Derailed my life. Children's got a way of doing that,
Rex goes through wives like I go through bourbon.
Yeah. No, that's not true.
Slowly and with a lot of coughing.
Twice. Not, not
Didn't learn your lesson the first time, huh?
Yeah, you know.
That's
It's
all.
gonna be different this time. We're in love this
I,
time.
yeah, I
This
left the
time
first.
for sure.
Yeah, I left the first one. The second one left me. So there.
I have to get myself a soda. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, quick
Yeah.
while he's gone, we can talk about it.
Yeah. You know, the first one, she used to go, you know, was anywhere in the area that Poison was performing, the group Poison.
Okay.
I met one of them. I'd have to look at an album cover to tell you which one. It wasn't the lead singer, but uh, I met one of them after one of their concerts.
Oh, cool.
We showed up after the concert. We didn't go to the concert. I don't know. We may have watched I think we did, but that's how much I cared about it. You know.
Right.
She knew Rick Springfield too. She used to be a dancer out at Knox Berry Farm growing
Oh
up
wow.
out there in Orange County, California. She was born here and then moved out there and then moved back, get away from her ex-husband, who was also Mexican. I mean, Dillard, I back now, Dillard.
I don't think he's back yet.
Okay. Well, I have two adopted half Mexican girls. Two of my daughters are half Mexican.
Sorry. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful long black hair.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, you know me. I've always been attracted to the Latino ladies. So.
Oh yeah, they've got some beauty about them, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now I like a little meat on the bone.
Well, I mean, you can get that too. Just depends what
Yeah.
you're shopping for.
But I had a very discerning friend tell me early on, they're only out for your money.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of applies to all women, right? But
Yeah. Well,
you
he
just
was
got to
trying
find the right one. I mean, that's
South, you know, Southern American, you know, South American, you
yeah.
know, Mexican, Hispanic, whatever you want to say, Latinx. I don't even know what that means. It's just something that they came up with.
Yeah, some stupid term.
I'm not even sure the Proud Boys is a thing.
No, I didn't. I've never seen any. I haven't seen it. And I mean, you know,
They
they're
come
pretty.
up with these things, and you know, here's Trump. He's got all the information on all these racist groups. Got to. And he didn't even hear about the Proud Boys. I mean, it's just something the Democrats make up, talk about. And then they pick out a few losers to take to court to justify that they're really out there.
Yeah, or else they set up some people to do, you know,
Yeah.
some kind of a mass shooting or something.
Yeah, I was thinking that today because I heard about one in Texas.
Yeah.
That was kind of stopped, but I have to wonder: are these people being paid, or is it just that circumstances have let these crazies go crazy?
Well, I'm not a conspiracy theorist and all that good stuff, but with
Well,
everything that's been going on the last few years, that
Dylan.
thing that happened recently happened like the day after Joe Biden gave a speech about how the most dangerous people in America are white men with guns.
Yeah.
It seems far too coincidental.
Well, you know, Obama just started stirring things up, and Biden will too. You know, and he's talking about
Well,
unity. I think that must be.
where do you think Biden's getting his instructions from, right? I mean,
Oh yeah,
we're in the
exactly.
third term of Obama right now.
Yeah, we are. You're absolutely right on that.
People tell me
He's had more to do with the presidency than Biden has.
yeah, he's had more influence since he got out of office than he did when he was in office.
Oh yeah, he was behind all that against Trump. He was behind all of it.
Oh yeah, I mean, he was feeding
Stuff.
Hillary that head of steam.
And there's evidence of that. That's not just, talking out our
Oh yeah,
hats.
there's evidence of a lot of stuff, man.
Look, there's evidence out there. There's breadcrumbs. And
Yeah,
sometimes
I know.
kick indoors, and I mean, they make it obvious because they're not very good at covering things up.
No, they think they're clever, but
Mhm.
what in the world is happening
Well,
there?
Captain Marvel there, and Nick Fury, and Iron Man of sorts. I don't know.
That's a new Captain Marvel there with the white and black.
I think that's him. It's kind of like looks like the old Captain Marvel. Remember?
Yeah, a little bit, but yeah, the costumes are way. Okay,
Yeah. Well, it's the ultimate verse. You
right,
know.
right. Yeah, so they had to switch things up. Did you
The
see the new Gold Goblin, Rex? They're
Oh
doing a
yeah,
new twist.
I
Yeah.
did.
Oh,
Yep.
it's horrible.
Yep. There he is again.
that
Uh, yeah, I
could
mean,
have been an
Gold
old.
Goblin. They ran out of ideas.
Yeah, it's sad now, man. It really is. It just
They're
if
just
we
doing
can't.
derivatives. But
Yeah,
so is
we
DC when they were doing all that metal. It was just derivatives, riffs
yeah,
on their characters like Batman, Wonder Woman. You
really,
know,
yeah.
dude.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
why I asked Steve Rude. I asked him. I told him what I thought about like two creators, like one like Jack Kirby that had a Parthenon of characters, and then the Ramita, that's created one or two, but
Right. But he was just a solid artist for years and years, you
yeah,
know.
and some
And some guys,
guys,
yeah,
huh?
I mean, some guys are like that, you know. They're perfectly happy to draw other people's characters, and they do them very, very well. And then there's guys like Kirby that are just full of ideas, and they're gonna, they have to make their own characters.
Yeah,
They have to.
create, yep, Ultimate X-Men.
Again, coloring issues, but that's not how horrible.
Yeah, it just doesn't grab me. This one
Man,
says
dude,
not.
I'll tell you, Brian's
Oh,
got me fired up today.
this is. I'm gonna make a note on this because this is the New York Post. Came with the paper exclusive.
Oh, cool.
See
I
there?
remember when they were doing those.
Not for resale.
I got I might actually have that same one, but it's from the Houston Chronicle when I was working down there for the newspaper.
Oh,
I wonder if the interiors are the same. I'm betting they are, right? They didn't make different books for different regions.
nah.
Yeah.
Different covers.
Right, yeah, you just change out the cover on the print run and you're good to go.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. I've got some New York Post Superman books, and then all those Spider-Man exclusive books that I say people should invest in if they're in good shape. This is David Finch cover. David Finch did some covers during this time. Kind of like that one with the wings, big, huge wings.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
That's David Finch.
Wow, okay. Yeah.
Well,
It's fit. Jesus.
what do you
It's gonna
expect?
be good.
There's 66. Phoenix. I just don't think they gave you enough on these.
Yeah.
They're pretty
I mean,
weak. I mean, for the price you were paying.
yeah, and those were a little bit higher than the regular editions at the time, weren't they?
Yeah, I mean, 350, probably some of them 399, probably some of them 299 starting out. But yeah,
Wow.
they were for the time they were more expensive.
Yeah.
At first, you want to hop on and see what it's about. It was hot there for a minute. I know that Ultimate Spider-Man, sold for on eBay like a near mint set from number 1 to like I'm thinking 73
Oh, wow.
times sold on eBay for 300 times over the guide value.
Wow. Really? I remember hearing the Ultimates were popular there.
Yeah, and frankly, I didn't think it was worth it. I mean, for what they paid 500 and something for 70 something Ultimate books. I wonder what they feel like now. They're supposed to be all in near mint shape, but
Yeah, even so, though. I mean,
it was
see that?
newer back then. When they bought them, they
Right,
I
right.
mean, they just bid and bid and bid, and I said they. And now the guide, the Overstreet guide, is going to have a small value on it. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
they're always going to be behind,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
on the value, it's going to have a lower value. But man, they paid through the wazoo for those, and I just don't think they're worth it even today, even in near mint.
Well, and that's the problem too. Is that, the popularity comes and goes on these things, and if
Yeah,
you got a title that was popular for a hot minute,
right.
but it doesn't go anywhere, then yeah, maybe those books cost you a shitload to buy. But what are you gonna do when you try to sell them?
When the Ninja Turtles had the Death of Donatello, I got first printing, second printings. I was paying like $30 for some of those first printings.
I
And
believe
even a good and you knew they weren't going to kill Donatello. I don't know what I was thinking.
it.
I thought multiples. I just got
Yeah.
caught up in it. I
Oh
thought
yeah,
that
I did too for a little while there in the '90s, man. That's why I had to, like in the later '90s, I had to look at what I was doing, and I was like,
well, when I
I'm
had my
tired of
comic
chasing.
shop and Hobgoblin came out, I had you know several of his first appearance in near mint shape. That was a $60 book for a while. Went down for a little while. Now it's back up there.
Yeah, and see, you just never can tell. I mean, sometimes they go down and they never come back
Took
up.
years though for it to climb and really.
Yeah. Well, anybody that's like was dumb enough. I mean, I've been collecting since I was 10, and I've
Uh,
watched prices come and go every year. And I mean, anybody that was trying to like make a killing in the comic book market back in the day was just dreaming. I it's a rare occasion when you make big bucks like that in comics.
that Iron Man. What the? And there's two
What
of them.
in the world happened to Iron
I
Man?
don't know, man. Black Giant Man back there, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, who's he supposed to be? Oh wait, was there a character back in the day called Black Goliath?
Yeah,
Why is that?
yeah.
Okay,
And in
I don't know
fact,
why that just popped in my head.
yeah, Black Goliath, and I think he died of cancer. I don't know. He died of something.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't remember him dying.
Yeah. Kind of in Marvel, yeah. And remember they had a Red Goblin. We're talking about Gold Goblin, but remember they
Yeah, I
had.
think Red Goblin was after I stopped with Marvel.
Oh yeah, and it just a
There's Lorenzo.
5 years
Hey.
ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I believe that, Lorenzo.
Yeah, on both sides. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're playing both sides against the middle, man.
Go. Yeah, yeah, really. I mean, they're trying to pit Republican against Republican now. With
Well, when we're busy fighting with each other, then they can do what they want to do without us paying attention.
right, exactly right.
Yeah, it's a very old tactic.
I hope Trump holds off on announcing and doesn't do it before the elections. I don't think he will, but
No, yeah, I hope he waits until
that
after
would be
November.
just a distraction. They could take that ball and run with it and whip up their base. And one good thing is, I heard that Cheney in Montana, you know, she's been trying to win the primary there, and
Yeah, I
with
heard she's in
listening,
deep trouble.
listening, oh, she's out of there now,
Hmm.
which is a good thing.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
but she was trying to elicit the Democrats' help on that to get her
Oh
elected.
yeah.
because
Yeah,
you
she's
primary
freaking horrible.
Democrat, you can still, do it as a Republican if you wish. And that's what she was counting on. But there's only like 20% Democrats in Wyoming. They're mostly Republicans. So she's not going to have enough votes to win the primary, which is
Yeah,
a good
good.
thing. Get her out of there.
Yeah, get her out.
She's not from there. Not really. She's got ties there, but, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, weren't Cheney's from the East Coast originally?
Who's Michael Obama?
Michelle.
Oh, Michelle. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Eric, took me a second too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael.
Liz.
I've seen the pictures. I believe it.
She's a Democrat.
Yeah, exactly correct.
Yeah,
Big
black.
Mike.
There you go. Black Goliath, giant man, died at the hands of Thor, Synthesoid, in
Civil War.
the 6.
Okay. So they just flat out killed his ass, huh? All
And
right.
he was bedridden on a cover of Marvel 2-in-1. I believe he died in Marvel 2-in-1, or at least was sick from
Huh.
something.
Well, maybe that was after the Thor synthesoid kicked his ass.
I had to look at that.
Yeah, I had no idea that he had died. I just the name popped into my head for no apparent reason.
Oh, Eric. There's Eric. I was hoping Eric would come by because I wanted him to see this.
Oh.
This is Bill Black, as this is the photo I was telling you about that I bought on eBay. That's Bill Black, creator of AC Comics and Paragon, reading a Durango kid there at his house, I guess on the step. And it's signed to Larry, whoever that is. Best wishes, Bill Black. That's Bill Black right there as a kid.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Even though it was to Larry, it was still signed. And
Yeah,
I
it
thought
don't matter.
cool since I had all that other stuff to get, and I didn't buy it for $11.99 for that.
But I think Uncle E's a big autograph collector, and he's got ones that are signed to other people and stuff. I mean, at some point, you just got to take what you can get, because there's very little left.
Yeah. Yep. And I also had, let's see.
I don't normally say that either because it just sounds funny to me to call him Uncle E when I've been reading his shit since he was a little kid and I was in my 20s.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I call him Uncle E, though.
Yeah, I always call him Young Ethan.
Ghost Rider, half edition. I bought a few of these out of the warehouse, and they did come with certificate of authenticity.
I mean, that's kind of the cool cover. I wish it would read a little better.
Yeah.
But I don't mind the artwork. It's
the colors that really.
That kind of looks cartoony, like Joe Mad or something.
Yeah. I don't mind cartoony, but.
No. I mean, that can be just as cool.
Ultimate X-Men half edition with the certificate of authenticity here.
Very nice.
Half edition.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those Wizard 1/2.
I did too when they were selling stuff out of their warehouse.
Oh, yeah, you told me, man. I didn't even realize they were doing that.
Mm-hmm. Part 1 and 2, this is X4. Ultimate Fantastic Four and Ultimate X-Men sort of mashup there.
Oh, okay.
The Thing going up against Wolverine again. Maybe for the first time. Remember when it took half his face off?
Oh, yeah.
Laws. You will find out that rock can bleed.
All right. Sorry, Rick. Neighbor issues. I got to move.
Oh, okay. Ultimate X-Men, signed by Aaron Lopresti. Ooh. Cyclops is the best gay character. Yeah, cool, Rex. Bill Black probably still has that comic book. He might. I've got one from his collection, and it's an early Marvel. Tales of Suspense, 30 something maybe. That's got the prototype to the Watcher. So yeah, I wanted that. I've got some others back there that sold too that I found today. Here's Wolverine, kind of chopped him down the sides. It's kind of interesting, how do you carve a round thing out of his chest like that? I don't know. Kind of neat. You back, Dillard? Dillard has abandoned us once again. Shadowhawk had to go. X4 #1. It's sort of a manga like cover. Like that beam there. Magenta beam. Not red as it usually is. Coming up on the old ones here in a minute. I think I have all these. Pat Lee. Yeah, this had Pat Lee artwork in it. These are Pat Lee covers, or at least this one is. This is 2 of 5. So there were 5 issues in that. White Queen's seen better days. Look at Wolverine there. Look at that arm. Jeez, it's like Fantastic Four. Claw over there. Kind of different. Maybe they need to go with more of an animated look. I don't know. Here's X4 3 of 5. Kind of reminds me of the Avengers movie with those giant ships and stuff going over the city. Of course, they had these around the Hive X-Men thing, the living ships, like big whales in space. That was kind of interesting back in the 80s. And the Hive being like the alien thing. Now, here's a Cannonball special. Here's #4 with the Thing and Wolverine. Cannonball special coming at you. That rock texture. Pat Lee cover. #5, last issue. Again, kind of a manga look. I mean, look at Nightcrawler there. Yeah, that face. I don't know, man. That female face. I guess that's supposed to be Invisible Woman. Sue Storm. Whoop. Here's Shadowhawk. Doo.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm back.
What happened?
I was moving spots from the back porch onto my little spot inside, and my dog was so happy to see me that I accidentally kicked myself.
Oh, well, at least you didn't kick the dog.
No, never.
Ultimate Spider-Man 62. Nice cover, black, sensitive cover. Get that in a
Yeah.
9.8. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's cool, but
It's cool, but he doesn't show up enough, really.
yeah, he needs to pop a little more.
He needs to pop a little more. That's all I say with some of these. Especially,
I mean, and it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to like pump it up to crazy, 70s cartoon level. Just brighten it up enough so it stands out from the back.
I think these are Bagley covers.
Is that a new Vulture?
That's the new Vulture.
Okay.
Or Ultimate verse.
Ultimate Vulture. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a
interesting design, I guess.
Here's #101.
Let's see, that's not bad.
Yeah, a lot of red.
A lot of red, though. Exactly.
Yeah. Art T. Bear was going to break Stan Lee, and I heard him tell that on his channel that, and I think he got up to like maybe 50, high 50s, and they fired him.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Yeah, that was something Art really wanted to do too.
All right, nearing the ending of the box because we're getting to the old ones. Here's a Whitman, 25 center. Turbo Tower of Power. Mod wheels. One way or another, TT Power will leap to a flaming finish. TTP, see, TT Power. Turbo Tower of Power. I don't know if they were pushing, but if you're a Hot Wheels fan or something like that,
Yeah, I think that was
Mod Wheels.
where they had the little like battery powered thing that you could put your Hot Wheel into, and it would spin the wheels real fast, and then you
Oh,
shot it.
did
You
you
know,
have a ripcord? You're talking about a ripcord?
no, those were the STP.
Oh,
The little you would, yeah, you remember those? Those things used to just take off, man. They'd bounce off the walls and do a,
well, they showed Evil Knievel, the
the
Papa,
motorcycle. Yeah, I had
yeah,
one of those.
and
Yeah,
then
that thing was
somebody
awesome.
get him to stand up with his hands, and body in the air, and how they filmed that and everything. Every kid tried it though.
Oh yeah, those
Babies.
things used to be fun though, man. You just wind them up and shoot them down the street.
Now this is CG, and this is mainstream comics. Under pressure.
We're giving them a helping hand. You're
Yeah,
just looking at it wrong.
let me help you out there. We'll take your business.
Yeah,
Send them over here.
yeah. Send them over here for some good shit.
Now these were in the in the 60s. The Little Monsters, Orville, Orvie, and Awful Annie. Pop Monster flips his wig when Ghoul Friends and Boo Friends get together.
Oh,
Go E Comics, 25 center, so one of the lighter ones.
oh wow.
And they're still doing that, probably mid 70s. I never saw any Little Monsters though back in.
I was just racking my brain looking at that thing, trying to remember if I'd ever seen them before.
Yeah, I have several. Now this is number 2 of Toka Jungle King. Dale, 12 center. Has Toka met his match? Fighting off a croc here, and looks like a black adder or something, coming up behind him there. See the snake?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice
Snake
paint
sneaking
cover.
up on them.
Lizard representation.
There you go.
Huh?
Hey, Lorenzo.
Yeah. Even looks like an idol. Well, this just looks like foliage, but it almost looks like a face right here to me. If you look,
Oh yeah, a little bit. I
a
don't know
little
if that's intentional or not. It might just
right,
got a
subliminal.
very Conan feel to it though, doesn't it?
Yeah, these were nice. I've tried to collect all these tokas.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Toka either.
And then the last one of the box, War Heroes from Charlton Comics, 12 cents. You've been drafted and sent to Vietnam, but you still can't figure out why. Yeah, not in that great of shape, but nice to have it.
Yeah, no.
Dealing with the war, Vietnam going on.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was never really big on war comics. I got a few, but I've even got a few of like the Howling Commandos and oh shit, why is his name slipping my head right now? The guy with the eye patch, the head of Shield.
That issue. Which issue was that, Past Master Dan? I'm sorry. Are you done with the poo-poo language? I guess we are. Till Diller gets back.
It looks like Diller got lost.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of jogged my memory. 2 of my daughters are half Hispanic, Diller.
Gross.
Gross.
Oh shit.
Beautiful long black hair.
I used to have a half pit bull, half chow mix as well.
Do they have a purple tongue?
No, that
Actually, yes, he did.
well,
Yeah,
yeah,
usually the cows do.
yeah. Chows have that purple tongue. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's crazy looking.
Yeah,
It's like you
The
take the
fun-
most vicious man killing dog in the
Oh,
world and you mix it with the dog with the worst temperament in the world.
Yeah, and it looks like a little cartoon puppy.
Yeah, we used to keep it chained up to the back fence. We would only let it out whenever there was like a stray dog in the neighborhood that needed killing.
There you go. Or one of them white folks moved in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you know how they are with their country music and their Mopar cars.
That's right. Loud exhaust.
What kind of a person decides to get like a really cool car and just paint it like orange, the brightest orange with like a checkered flag across the side of it?
oh, there's one down there. Where
Golly, white people baffle me.
Dude, I don't know. I lived in Houston for a while. I saw a lot of questionable lowriders.
I've seen this guy with a Hemi Cuda painted it Kawasaki green.
Oh shit.
yeah, I probably got little die casts like that at some Cudas. Yeah, there's one car. I don't know what type it is, but they've got it's garish. You know, it's in the black part of town, but they have like camo spots all over it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
I've
then
seen
there's
it.
another.
Well, at least he has the common decency to leave that on his car. I mean, you white folks wear that stuff into the store.
Yeah, yeah.
We're trying to blend in.
There's one. Yeah, there's one that's really wild that has like eyeballs and different stuff on it. It's really wild. They take these junk cars and they really go to town on them.
Oh wow.
And I wouldn't be caught dead in riding up in one of those things. You know, is that a girl magnet or what?
It must
I think
be.
it's just attention in general.
Yeah. Or is it like you don't see me coming? Yeah, right.
I seen some guy with a Pontiac and he painted it up like he was the Dale Earnhardt in NASCAR.
Yeah. Now that might get you some looks if you run.
Was he 38? What was Dale's number?
Yeah, 38. No, 8. Was it 8?
He
I don't know. Whoever was number 38, that's what he was trying to emulate.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been big into NASCAR.
Yeah. Neither is Michelle Obama. You know, she went to one of those and they booed her.
Michael, yeah.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah.
All right. Well, now the Dillard's back, Rex. I gotta drop out. Get ready to make the girls some dinner. You guys have a great night. Aren't you working tonight, Rex? You said.
I am. Clock in at 6:30.
All right. You better get
What are we
busy.
having for dinner? What are we having for dinner tonight?
We're doing some chicken with a pasta salad, and I'm thinking about maybe I don't know if I'm gonna roast some potatoes or bake some.
What's taters, precious?
What's that?
What was that, Dillard?
I didn't say nothing.
Something tighter precious. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just deciding which way I want to cook them. That's all.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Shadowhawk. Make sure to take off that camouflage wrap you have on your car.
Yeah, I do that in the morning when I leave.
I'm surprised he didn't say
When you break out your 6-foot ladder so you can get into your truck to leave.
That's
You white people in your ridiculous vehicles.
no. I've got one built in. I just open the door and the ladder drops down. Dillard, you don't have to carry a ladder. Come on.
I did when I had to transport my grandma who was very old, 94 years young this year.
Oh,
When I first got my truck, she couldn't get in it, so I had to make a step, and I had to put like skateboard grip tape like that
oh no.
on the tread so that and I had to put it in the back of my truck. So I was constantly just like 3 square feet just taken up in the back of my truck bed because her step stool was there. She needed it.
That's crazy.
94 years old. Doc
So
was
was your grandma the little tiny version, or was she the little stout version of the Mexican grandma?
No, she's the little grandma. They call them little grandmas when they're very, very small.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, my wife's mom is the same way. She's tiny.
Then there's the grandmas that are the ones that are like they got the real big forearms and the big hands. They'll slap the shit out of you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That was
not
my
my
grandma
grandma.
growing up.
yeah. It's like
My grandma
where
was
is she? Oh, there you are.
my grandma was like 4.5 feet tall and probably 4 feet
Wow.
wide. She's a little European lady, man, but yeah, she didn't take no guff from nobody.
Yeah. I'll kick your shins.
My grandmother took guff from everybody except for her daughter, my mother.
Wow. All right,
No,
She
fellas.
was
You have a
mean.
great
She was
night.
mean
I
to
will see
us.
y'all tomorrow. Hey, hello.
Good night,
And
Shadowhawk.
ALCG.
wow. Your mother didn't give your grandmother any guff?
No, no, no. My grandmother would put her in her place. My grandmother was the sweetest lady. Still is the sweetest lady in the world. Absolute sweetheart. Wouldn't say anything to anybody. Wouldn't talk back. Wouldn't say anything about her burger showing up bloody rare on the inside. Won't say a word. Except unless my mother is cooking, and then my grandma has a lot to say.
Huh.
She's I've never seen her so mean as how she talks to my mom when my mom is trying to cook dinner.
Well,
But that's just as well because my mother's a tyrant as well.
maybe she's just kind of venting. You know, can feel like she can vent. I've seen that before where the older generation singles out one and treats everybody else differently than that one person. Sometimes it's in the positive where they dote on them and they can do no wrong, and then some it's they unload on them all the time. Happens. So, what are your plans for the rest of the night, Dillard? You gonna work
Oh,
on the commission
I'm
work?
going to be working probably all through the day and into the night.
Workaholic. JV Dillard adds emphasis to the end of his words.
Emph- emphasis.
Emphasis.
Emphasis. Emphasis.
Musafa.
He puts the wrong emphasis on the incorrect syllable.
Now that was a Disney movie I watched recently, The Lion King.
The original cartoon or the live action Lion King?
The original cartoon.
What'd you think of it?
I've not seen it in a while. I got a bootleg copy of it. It went by quicker than what I thought it would. Kind of enjoyed some of the musical part of it. But yeah, it was a pretty simple story. Uh,
You were expecting something very complicated?
no, but I mean, I've seen it before. It's just been years since I've seen it. But, a lot of people like that movie. I asked my friend uh, what his favorite Disney movie was, and he said Lion King. And I said, "You are the greatest Disney movie of all time." And he says Lion King, and I was like, "Are you crazy?" Um, but I know his connection. That's when his daughters were growing up and watching it and things, and I understand that connection with his daughter. I guess mine's with like Brave Little Toaster and Brave Little Toaster Goes to Mars. Those are fun movies. I've got them. I'd like to actually get them out and watch them again.
Doc, were you born in 1955?
No, no, but I have watched TV and movies from '55 and the '50s. A lot of great stuff came out in the '50s. Uh, The cartoon of the computer cartoon. Yeah. Here you go. If you want any anime cartoon ever made, Looney Tunes, Family Guy to anime crap. Here you go. If you want any anime. Okay. Got a little link there. That's cool. I check that out, JV. You can download straight out the video player by right clicking. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I experienced a lot of early Japanimation, a lot of quote early anime in the '60s. King Kong and Marine Boy
And Gigantor.
Gigantor, and he's one of those that I don't know if I ever saw back in the day. Tobor the Eighth Man was my favorite. Um, and then, of course, you had Speed Racer and Astro Boy. Um, going back and looking at some of that old material, some of which was in black and white and at the time, and some of it in color. Not all the cartoons were done in color, although when looking at Ignatz the Mouse and Crazy Cat, where she pick up the brick and throw the brick, or he would pick up the brick and hit Crazy in the head. That was in color, yet I remembered it in my memory as black and white because we had a black and white TV set. So when I got the VHS tapes or a VHS tape of that stuff, it was all garish in color. I mean, hot pinks and acid yellows. It was a trip. Totally different than I had remembered it. I'm not even sure I ever watched
I'm not even sure what prompted this line of conversation. I forgot already.
No, it doesn't take much with me, Dillard. Not much at all. But I'm going to let you get back to work, and I'm going to go to work.
Okay, then.
I appreciate you coming on. I really do. Wish we had more time. I'm moving slow today, so I'm going to cut out a little bit early.
All right. Well, as long as you know you.
I know me. Yeah, I'm just tired. You know, we were on the Vic stream last night and just didn't get enough rest. Had to get up and get some estimates for the truck. Looks like they're going to have to fix the truck, so I had to call them tomorrow to make an appointment. They're not going to get to it anytime soon. It'll be a week for a lot of places before they even look at it. Some places are backed up to October. They can't find parts. But thanks everyone for coming in. And as always, thank you, Dillard.
Bye.
Bye. And